He should have been drawn and quartered in that movie.
Drawn and quartered.
That's the punishment back in the day. No, that was like way long ago. I just wanted to make.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel the bruise somewhere, and I feel like I chipped my bone, my shin.
You what?
I think I chipped my shin.
Chipped your shin.
Like there's not a bone, like a bruise, but like it hurts really bad.
You did not chip your shin. Well, that's not possible.
Are you my shin? Like how would you know?
You can. I mean, maybe if you get like a machete.
You can do that.
But like from you, like what were you doing?
I don't remember.
I probably hit it on my bed frame. Yeah, that's not gonna chip your shin. It's bone.
No, I can actually feel like.
No, it's chipped. It's chipped. Chip and Dale. Let's make the most.
I feel like a bump in my leg.
It's probably a bruise. Bruise is bump.
That's true. I love injuring myself, guys. I do it all the time. It's really cool.
I don't do that anymore. Ever since I don't play sports anymore, I don't get hurt.
I thought I would get injured less now that I don't play sports. That's not true.
Well, the sport you played was golf, so...
Well, you could get hit with it. Like, I used to hit myself with a shoe with my putter all the time.
That was hilarious. Really? That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I just had to worry about people, like, kicking me and trying... Yeah. Once someone, like, hit me in the back somehow, that was bad.
I told you I got a concussion from someone kneeing me in the face, right?
Yeah, from goalie.
Well, okay, when we played golf, on my team, we would practices. We said, okay, 20 points if you hit coach with a golf ball.
That's so funny. Did it ever happen?
No, I'm not close though.
Oh, very good.
Like people have hit him on his hat before, but like that's funny. But yeah, we would like sometimes someone would aim for him, and I'm like, girl,
what are we doing?
I miss practices sometimes. I just miss hitting golf balls. It got my anger out, but like I haven't hit a golf ball in over.
Oh wow, no.
Over a year and a half. So
that's crazy.
I kind of want to go play it during this. Maybe not play, but go hit balls in the spring.
Yeah.
Cause like it'll be nice out. I just don't like. Well, I can't keep score because it gives me anxiety. I don't want to ruin things for myself because like I'm so competitive, it like ruins it.
That's so interesting. I don't really have that problem. I don't really care that much. I'm not that competitive.
I guess because golf is such an individual sport, it's like I suck or I don't.
That's fair. I guess for me, most of my stuff has always been like team worth. I mean, track maybe, but no. Like track is the only thing that I had individualness in, and I didn't care that much. I was like, well,
that's valid.
I'm not that fast. I don't really care, and it doesn't matter. But like for soccer, I cared a lot more, which is so interesting. But that's obviously.
But I guess it's like you're letting your team down.
Yeah, you're
like yourself is yourself. Like if you let yourself down, it's like
if I suck, then I just suck. But if the team sucks, that doesn't mean I suck.
Right. Cause like I would blame myself when I play goalie. Like oh my god, we lost because me. Like
that's crazy.
The ball went through like 10 other people. I feel.
Yeah, it was never that. I don't know. Soccer was kind of a fever dream.
What position
but it was fun
though.
I was in defense.
That makes sense.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like you would be a good defender.
So you think I can't open up and that I'm shy about everything? You think I'm a freak and you think I don't have emotional maturity?
I play defense. I don't know what.
I just see.
What? I'm not psychoanalyzing you.
Yeah, you are, and that's me. So.
I played like every position. Possibly. Except for a striker.
I can't play...
I'm not fast.
I can't play wing or striker.
I hated mid. Midfield sucks.
I did score a point, though, my senior year. That was really cool. But they sucked. We beat them, 10 to, 0, I think. Or maybe we did end up scoring one once. We literally switched our entire formation. All the defenders were in the front.
Oh, really?
I have a photo, because all of the seniors scored that night. Even our goalie.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
I love games like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
The goalie for my dad's team, who graduated the same year we did, he had a big foot, so he would kick from half field. He scored multiple times that way.
That's so funny.
Which imagine the goalie scoring on you.
That
would piss me off.
That would be so annoying. I'd be like, bruh, are we for real right now? There's no way that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Games like that are fun though, where the defense gets to
Yeah, it was really cool because it was all of us all of our seniors, and I made I assisted Lauren in getting her goal.
That's sweet.
It was so cute. I was like, this is adorable. And there was a sunset after, so we drove back home in our bus, and then we all got a bunch of sunset pics of our team. That was super cute.
So sweet.
I have a lot of good photos from that night, but Yeah, I have some good soccer memories, but I also have some like not great ones. There is always a lot of drama, but
I think there's not very many
fine.
sports teams in high school that don't have a lot of drama.
That's true. Like literally every sport team I think does.
Even
I mean, maybe
if it's
not
a small team.
Maybe not track. I feel like track is divided enough where no one cares that much.
But like on my golf team, there was so much drama because it was like you're the best. You
suck.
I'm still mad because I told you about how I was the best on the team, but they
Yeah.
never played me in that spot. Until I
That's
was
so
like in
interesting.
tournaments, I never got to play in one spot,
That's so weird.
which I earned it.
That's crazy.
Which, whatever.
What? I'm
Whatever,
not
I'm not
mad.
pissed about it. But at least I beat the girl who was playing the one spot
That's so
on
funny.
my last tournament ever.
I love that for you.
So,
You said,
clocked it. I literally had my best round ever.
that's so awesome.
I shot like an 82.
I have no idea if that's good.
So, like for most courses, like 73 is par.
Dang.
So like
Pretty
that's
young.
like a 40. I think, or I went like 83 or something. It's like a 41, a 42, which that was my lowest for the entire of my career.
I could get an 102.
That's not bad. That's honestly better than some of the girls on my team.
I could get 152.
Someone did shoot 160 one time at sectionals.
Oh, see, I'd probably do that. I'd be worse. I'm
my
not.
coach made fun of her because oh my god.
Oh my
So I don't know if
God.
you understand how golf tournaments work.
I don't.
Or like
I
so
have
like
no
in a
idea.
normal match, there's something called circle double par, which is where like if the par is 4 and you get 8, you pick up if you're gonna get 9 basically. If you're not in the hole by 8 strokes, you circle and you pick up the ball. That means you got 9.
Oh.
But they don't. Or there's circle 10, which is like if you get 10, you circle and pick up.
Sure.
So does that?
What does circle mean?
So it means you circle your score, like for that hole. That means it adds an extra stroke.
I thought you meant like with the putter. You just circled
No,
the ball.
that's
I was
not
like, what
what
does that
I
even mean?
No. So that means you like.
You circle your score and you say, hey, I actually didn't get it in technically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's so that the gameplay doesn't take forever. Because if you just really suck.
I was
then,
like,
like-
why are you here?
Yeah,
Go
right.
home.
So then on tournaments they don't have that. So there's no stopping. Like sometimes if you're really bad, sometimes people will drop out and not finish the match because they just are so bad they can't finish the holes.
Jesus.
And it holds up play so bad. Because sometimes like some girl did shoot like 160 at sectionals
That's
before.
crazy.
Yeah, or like
That's like
sometimes you'll see like 200s, like ugh, that's really bad.
y'all get it together at sectionals. Dang.
And they take their best 6 players.
Oh, so they must
So
not have
sometimes
many
programs
players.
that are really small.
Yeah, that would be my school.
But like for my school, for some reason our team played D1, which every other sport was D2 except for golf.
That's so weird.
Which didn't make sense. That's why we never went to state. It's because we played schools like really big schools, like you can believe this if you need to. But really rich
Yeah.
schools. We played them who their class sizes were triple, double, like quadruple our
crazy.
class size.
Yeah,
So we never got put in D2, which is so annoying.
that's wild.
So we never got to make it to state. We would go to districts.
Right.
We would place like some of the last teams because we would play against like Lakota West and like Ursuline, like some really big schools like you don't know.
I literally
Like they're from the
never heard of them.
Cincy area.
Weird.
They're all just really big, rich schools that like we would play against, and like we would lose obviously because they have so much funding.
Because they
They
have
have
$1
a bunch
billion.
of girls try out.
Dang.
They have courses that are massive that are really hard right next to them.
Yeah.
So like there's one course that's in Miamisburg that's called Pipestone. It's really hard, but it's nice, and they
Yeah.
practice there.
Weird.
And like our course is okay. We practiced at like the course that's like
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
we practice at the one that's like 15 minutes from there.
I think
Which
it-
both courses are relatively easy. So like our practices, we would play like practice matches there. That's not hard.
Yeah,
So like
that's interesting.
overall matches were there. So like it was very easy.
Right.
So like obviously we'd win, but like
We'd win, but
like it was just annoying because there's just like no it wasn't a valid competition for them.
yeah, it was very uneven.
Yeah, which sucks, but you know whatever. Our team didn't not have a lot of funding. We didn't really get new bags. We would renew the same bags. They were probably 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like the worst players on the team would get the worst bags.
That's
Also, my
funny.
senior year, we never got new uniforms. Like we picked them out,
Mhm.
but they never got to us. And then coach
What?
handed them out, and we got like he gave me like an XL, and I'm like I'm a medium. Like
Like, what are we doing here?
like that's the only new thing we would get is uniform shirts. And like it was a senior tradition to pick them out, and we didn't get them. Like, pisses me off. That's the only thing we get. We have to buy our own skirts, our own shoes, our own like. Well, all these other schools got like matching ribbons and like matching uniforms and like warm up shirts, warm up jackets, like all the sweatpants, and we're like, I have a shirt.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So stupid.
I've never ever thought. I don't know. I've never thought about playing golf. It's too weird for me. I don't know.
I don't know. It's fun when you play with your friends, but like playing high school matches, it'd be like, what's your name? Who's the number one? Who's the number two? Okay. Keeping it, kind of blah 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 on that whole actually, and having to call people out for cheating, and like stuff like that, and counting people's strokes was really weird. And also, you'd be like trying to make friends with people, but sometimes people just wouldn't talk to you. There's this girl I know that she was at and she's at some random school now for golf, but
cool.
She was like the hot shot of our league.
Okay.
And basically she like would shoot like 33 match, but you couldn't stand near her, you couldn't be in her shadow, you couldn't be like anywhere stand near her, you couldn't talk, like literally anything to her, and she scared me. Like, genuinely. Like, but we beat them every time because she was the only good player on their team.
Oh, God.
But, like, it was
But they still sucked, though.
Well, I just hated playing her. And our coaches had beef because my coach worked at Greenville with their coach. So they beef with each other.
They broke up.
They would be mean to each other all the time. And then their coach would talk on my back to me on purpose. Like, they were just so mean to us.
That's weird.
It was just like we had unsaid beef.
That's
like
so
it was just
weird.
really weird.
For a high school golf.
I know.
Okay, hot take. I think like almost all high school coaches peaked in high school, and that's why they coach high school.
Right.
Because they suck.
Like, you do not get paid enough for that.
No, because that's where they peaked. They can't leave. They need it.
Especially coaches who come back to their home or they graduated from, like, why are you here?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? That's really weird. And like obviously not all coaches are like that, but
like my dad does it because he loves coaching, and he has a full-time job otherwise. That's his fun is like coaching.
Yeah.
So like, because he doesn't get paid enough for it to be like, oh, this is extra income. Like this is just fun for him. There's a difference between that, because like my dad didn't graduate from the school he coaches at, and he has he did not peak in high school, that's for sure.
But trust, I feel like a lot of people did, because I feel like there's always petty beefs between high school coaches.
Oh,
which
right,
is like,
for sure.
Clearly you peaked here because you haven't matured since.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously not everyone, but like the majority of examples that I've been around, I'm just like, are we serious right now? Guys, you're not 16 anymore. You're like 40.
Right.
Chill out.
Especially if, like, I don't know. I think it'd be interesting though if it's like a teacher you've had before and they're also your coach. Like, what do you
I've never had that happen.
I know our tennis coach, our girls tennis coach, and our boys soccer coach, they were both gym teachers at the middle school.
Oh, weird.
So if I ever run into them, I'm like, hey, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
I know, it's just weird. It's an hour. Are we done?
Yeah, it's because we're doing homework as well. So.
Well, after this, we haven't been.
We'll see you guys next week, and we'll probably be able to film earlier because I won't have exams next week.
I probably won't either because I did like all of them.
I do need to do chem tutoring probably though.
I was thinking. Oh, honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I was in class today. By the way, I didn't tell you this. You can hear this too. Sorry, we'll leave eventually. But my professor, my chem professor, is sick this week, which is fine. I don't like her anyway. She canceled class on Tuesday. Whatever. Good. Wednesday, I go in. There's a different teacher there. We have a sub for a college class. That has never happened. Weird. I loved him though. I was so happy. I was like, oh, he was an icon. But then today we had a different person. I'm like, what are we doing here? Playing musical chairs with different professors to fill in? But
that's so weird.
I never had a sub for a college class, and I've never heard of that either. Yes, I was like, what is going on?
I had someone else tell me that too, and I was like, what is going on?
What is wrong? That's weird. Like, it was weird. I was like, okay, yesterday's was iconic though, because he made me pay attention for the first time in like 2 months, and I was like, maybe I do need chem tutoring. I literally thought that afterwards. I was like, I actually might have to walk in.
Everyone is like playing on their iPads, and I'm like, oh shit.
Well,
I need to go tutoring though, because like I understand bits and pieces, but like memorizing formulas for chem is so hard. Like, or memorizing the way you solve equations.
We get the formulas.
Like percent yield, stuff like that. You know.
Oh, percent yields.
Percent yield. We just keep learning. We're going through it really quickly.
That's fair.
We get through 2 chapters in like 4 or 5 classes.
That's annoying.
Which is really difficult.
I need to do my homework. I think I need to lock in on chem or find some. I need to figure out what we're even talking about in that class, because I think I've just been like zoning out the entire time. Which is so
well,
true.
when you have 75-minute chem lectures, it's like very easy to zone out.
And also, I don't like chem. I don't care.
If it was interesting, I'd pay attention. I couldn't
don't care.
So this test, let's try. I don't give a fuck.
I really
actually don't care.
I don't care.
What is this gonna do to me?
Like, why am I even here? Like, let me leave. The girl. Oh my god. Sorry. We will leave eventually. I promise. Or I'll split this into 2. I don't know.
We'll see how much longer we end up talking.
Yeah. But I was on the first day. I walked up. I sat with some girls, whatever, on like one of the sides of the lecture hall. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl, like, who was sitting next to me, was like, "Yeah, I'm retaking this. Like, I got a B last time, like 2 years ago, or like a year ago."
Why would you retake it?
She's trying to get into med school, I think, and she has a B, so it's like, or something. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. She's like a pre-med major, and she needed it.
Hopefully that doesn't matter for me.
I don't know.
Because I think I would hopefully be fine with a B. Because I feel like as long as you pass, it's fine.
I don't know, but that's what she told me. She said she had a B, and so she was retaking it, and I was like, that's kind of weird, but okay. It might have been some other reason, but she said it was because of her like pre-med major, or pre-nursing or something. I was like, okay.
Because that's weird. Because pre-med and bio and anything like that, you have to have a C or higher to pass, not a D or higher. That's the only thing. So
but
I don't know why I would retake it.
She did not say D. She said B.
I don't understand. That's so weird.
And I was like, oh, okay. Unless she did say D, and I've been missing. I swear she said B. I swear. Because she said it was easier than Chem 1. There's no way it wasn't a B. And she was like, yeah, like I just didn't do as good as I wanted or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I was like, okay. And
that one pisses me off a little bit.
Really? You're like, why are you retaking?
Because now I'm worried about that. I would think I would have to, for physical therapy, I'd have to take the exam.
Girl, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm asking you like you would know.
I'm not going to med school. I don't know. I would never do that. That sounds awful. Yay. But anyway, she was there, and I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, don't worry though. And she was like, yeah, I just skipped all the lectures last time I was in this class, and like I only came for the test basically, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, don't worry though, this time I'll be here. She's been back in like 2 weeks.
Oh.
So I don't know where she's at. She literally hasn't been here.
She's not coming back.
I don't think or maybe she dropped it, like, because I think she hasn't been here since the drop date.
Mm-hmm.
But we've assigned seats for tests, so I don't know if she even came on that day.
That's interesting.
If I did, then I'd be able to like scope it out, but I literally couldn't tell you. So, but it was weird. I was like, what? So that was interesting. I was just like, girl, where are you at? I thought you were gonna be here this time. She was lying.
Why isn't seat I fear?
I'm crying. What am I supposed to do? I didn't really talk to her. I didn't really talk to anyone in that class. I still don't. I just try to exist, and I try not to fall asleep and snore.
Unlike some people.
Like some people. And it's just like really boring. Like genuinely, today we had a different professor, but I was so like out of it anyway because I still don't care. And this professor was about as interesting as my previous one that I had normally. And I was literally looking at rate my professors for my current professor, and I was like, so true.
No, because I
boring, so true.
I looked at all mine, I was like, yep, that checks out. Yep, that checks out. Because I didn't get any of the professors I want except for math, and except for.
I love the silence. It's really cool. I love this for you.
I think that's it.
Except for science except for math and. That's it. And that's all I
Yeah. Oh, I did get my chem professor, but he was like the last option. So like, there's only like 2 options for chem 120 professors, and I was like, well, that's our 2 yields. They both had low ratings, so. Because hold on.
Hang on.
Why is she?
Call her.
I don't have one. I don't want to.
I'm not gonna. I'd do it. Why are you? She would not answer. She would. What's wrong? I love Rate My Professor. I go, that's so real.
That's how I made my schedule in the first
like-
place, but I didn't even get to follow that.
I didn't even get
Ew,
to.
I just had like crust my eye, just scraped my face. That hurt.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
Disgusting.
That's not what I typed.
They don't care. So
2.8.
that's what my chem professor has. Weird, because I hear people love her.
Her quizzes are really hard.
Oh, really?
Her exams are not as bad though. It's just her quizzes are there so you know what to study. She gives a lot of feedback on quizzes though.
Oh, really?
But like I went to the exam feeling better than I had for any of the quizzes.
That's good.
But I think it is a good thing though that we have quizzes in person because on my last semester we had all the homework online, so I didn't have to study or like
real.
I need to go for this. It was like okay, I actually had to study because it's in
I
person.
actually gotta lock in.
But like, hold on, let me make sure that I think there was another professor I went. Let me make sure there wasn't another one that I love her. She's great so far.
Yeah.
Her quizzes are pretty easy.
That's nice.
I think a lot of people took 168 from her and didn't like her. Let me make sure there's not anyone else.
Like 168?
Mm-hmm.
Calc?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm taking 148, but she also teaches 168.
Okay. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, he has a 3.3.
Okay, he's better. All my professors have like 5s, except that one girl from my chemistry. Except my chem professor, because she hates me. So she's fine. She just is really boring to listen to, and I'm just tired, and I like don't want to be there. I'm sitting there for 75 minutes while she goes through a slideshow. Literally, she just clicks through a PowerPoint, and I'm like, I'm so over this. And so I don't pay attention because I don't care. Don't care.
Where's Rick?
Like, genuinely, it's so stupid. Like, I don't like chemistry. I don't need to be in this class.
Also, it's funny because she has such a high rating because her class is really easy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yesterday we had this thing where we were talking about so we read an article and then we summarized it basically. Like, we're not summarized it, but we were reading a student summary. Like what we're writing, where we have to compare 2 articles. I'm doing an article about the Brodsky Report, and I'm doing an article that talks about women not being treated equally in the workplace and in universities. So I was doing that, and this person talked about Roe v. Wade and compared it to a Hozier song, which is great. That's a great start.
That's great.
But we were talking about it, and like we were going in order, and she spent so much time talking. We only got to answer 2 of the questions, like from us, like. Okay, this is what we put down for this. She's like, sorry to cut your time short. I'm like, she talks so slow that she took up 5 minutes every time we had 4 minutes in her class. I was like,
Jesus.
Girl, I'm sorry to take up your time. Girl, no, you're not. You love hearing yourself talk.
You just need to
she's like,
get on with it.
I love how you did this, and I love how you were right about that, because in your essays you need, and then you have to. And she was talking about it, I'm like, shut up! I'm like, no wonder the class needs to be 75 minutes, because you take 50 minutes to say a simple concept, because you take so long to freaking talk.
It's so funny.
It pisses me off. Like, can you speak faster? This class would be over in 30 minutes if you would talk faster.
Time's a wasted.
But she's gonna put assignments out until we're in class, because we're in class. I'm like, I could do this outside of class. It would take me 10 minutes.
That's what I like about my CPS
it's
class.
all group work.
Ew, I'm so happy about
group work, except in lab.
I hate group work.
I hate lab. Me too. Group work is stupid and should be.
Like, I'm better than all of you. But like, I hate talking to people who don't know how to analyze text, and then I have to answer all the questions.
Real.
Like, you know how to read?
Oh, can you point to that sentence?
There's a girl who speaks Vietnamese and is literally Google translating it and understands the text better than you do.
Like, maybe you should get on it, George. Like,
get on it, George. No, right. I'm like,
swear. I just hate people. Okay, I hate people who literally like are stupid. Like, that sounds awful, but
like,
genuinely it makes me mad. Like do anything useful, please.
Right. Or when they ask you about how to do an assignment, the directions quite literally say it. Or when someone raises their hand right after the professor answers a simple question, like, so for blah blah blah, they just answered that.
They just
told
you what to do. You just want to ask a question. Shut up.
You like hearing yourself talk. Or when people like want to sound smart and ask dumb questions.
Yes, so annoying. So is this like related to something else? No one asked.
Someone did that in my bio class because she took AP bio, and she's like, So when they were and like talk about really complicated concepts, that's not until next semester.
Like,
She's like, I get what you're going at with that, but that's not related to this. Like, girl,
I love bio. No one asked.
nobody actually cares.
No one cares.
Cried.
Like-
Like the lesson, it's 10 a.m. I fear.
Like, why are we trying to act better than everyone else? It's
Not
10
that
in the
serious.
morning.
Right.
Like, Ugh, it just makes me mad when people are like genuinely the worst. Like, shut up. I don't care. And I hope you die. Like, I don't. But like,
But like, some
Come
people just
on.
genuinely want attention. I'm like, this isn't.
it's so annoying to me.
Stop being a teacher's pet. They're not going to give you extra credit points. for this.
Literally. You're not getting extra credit for that, babe. You're not. You're not getting extra credit for going, hey, so
Actually, oh, shut
wouldn't
up.
you say it's this? No, she would not. Shut up. Like, no.
It's not related at all.
God. And like in general, talking to someone who genuinely like just doesn't like, maybe it's laziness, maybe it's not stupidity, and maybe I just hate lazy people, but like when they literally can't do anything, like the incompetence makes me so mad because I'm like, what do you mean you can't read the directions and do it? Like, what do you mean by that?
No, because most of the directions are simple enough for like a middle schooler to
Literally
read.
anyone to do. But no, you over here, you don't understand the most basic concepts, and I have to walk you through how to do this lab when it's right in front of you. Like,
I think it sucks because some people's high schools generally did not prepare them for college. They say high school is supposed to quote unquote prepare you for college, but some people just did not have that at all.
yeah.
And that makes me like kind of sad for them, but also like you should have common sense sometimes.
But some of it's like, come on. When the mathematic equations are right there, just plug and chug, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do not ask me. Making me mad. Like, I don't know. It's just really annoying for me to deal with. But luckily, most of the time I steer clear. Because I don't want to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
I hate labs.
Me too.
I have lab reports to do.
I have to probably do 2 labs a semester until I die. So
I would not do that. I'm
Oh,
never doing
I
labs
wish I could.
again.
I wish I didn't have to.
After this semester, I have no labs, and I'm free, and I can smile again, and I can go, and not.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Yeah, the.
Speaking of, we need to talk to travel abroad people soon.
To what?
Travel abroad people.
Oh, I know. I was looking at that. The problem, I was looking into a bunch of stuff with that, and the issue for me at least is there's not a lot of places that will teach like computer science classes that I need in English. That's the biggest
That's
problem.
what I'm worried about too.
I was looking
I
at the
haven't taken
programs.
organic chemistry and stuff.
Yeah, I was looking at the programs, and it
So
was like, oh.
high key, we might not be able to do it.
I'm probably gonna end up. I just don't know if I'll end up going. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I need to talk to my advisor, and I need to figure out like, is there a way I can kind of hijack this? But again, I don't know. We'll see.
It's like
I still want to go. I think I'm gonna go.
I
But
want to try my best to be able to.
But I need to figure out like what I need to do about my classes, and I need to honestly just get some genuine advice of where the best places for me to go would
Right.
be.
Because I don't want to have a bad experience. Also, on top of that, I need to talk to my advisor to figure out what classes to take over the summer. And I need to
Yeah.
figure out when the registration date is for that.
Yeah.
Also, I want to email, I think I might have missed the date for like the meeting or whatever for the women in research thing.
Okay.
But I want to email them and be like, hey, can I get information about this?
Yeah. see
Because
what that's
like
about.
being in a research lab scares the shit out of me. Also, I'm going to fix my resume this weekend to start applying for internships.
Yay.
So hopefully I can get one this summer.
That'd be
I
cool.
hate the amount of stuff I have to do. Like, can I just be lazy?
No.
Please.
Mm-mm. You got
Like,
things
people
to
with
do.
HM majors don't have to do anything. They just have to sit.
Easy.
Like, why can't I just be like a business major?
Because the classes are easy
Or
and stuff.
marketing, like.
I've heard. My boy currently is like tweaking out over his classes because he's like, this is the most stupid class. Like,
Wait, what's his major again?
He's in finance
Oh, why do you do it to himself?
because he wants to do finance things.
Oh, brother.
But apparently the classes are just the worst.
Did you take like
they're
micro
so-
and macroeconomics and stuff like that?
Like, not because they're hard, because it's like stupid. Like, one of his teachers is like, so we're gonna teach you how to use ChatGPT to answer questions. And he was like,
What?
I'm paying money for this. I'm gonna kill myself. And I was
What
like, oh.
on earth? Everybody knows how to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, but they like did it in class and was like asked ChatGPT to define terms that the teacher should have just been doing. And apparently for one of their assignments, their homework was to film a quirky TikTok. Or no, sorry, what was it? It was a just some it was a weird buzzword. What was it? Like deranged. It wasn't deranged. It was like I don't remember. It was some to literally film a TikTok. I'm so serious. Like with their group. And like I was like, this is actually rigged. And he was like, you think I like this? He doesn't like it because he's like, I'm bored. Like I don't get to think. And instead I'm filming this TikTok with a bunch of frat bros and sorority girls who don't have 2 brain cells. And I'm like, that's because you picked the business major.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm around people who also don't have brain cells, but most of them do. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I love my major. I love my people in my major. Well, some of them. Some of them. There's some men who need to stop being so weird and need to stop. Like, they don't know that I'm irritated. Like, well, there's a whole lore of people in my department, I fear, or something. Just with me and, like, our friends. Because 3, I met 2 of these people in my first CPS class last semester. And then one of them has a friend, and I have her, and we all kind of conglomerated a few weeks ago. And the problem is, I have so much lore from that class of people being just the worst. And like we had ASI, I had ASI with one of them too, so I have like a bunch of other people who are also in my major who are weird. Like this one guy. This one dude, he doesn't know I know about him. Or like even that he exists.
Some people just that you like your campus celebrity, I guess, and they don't know that they're your campus celebrity.
Yeah, there's a celebrity, and then there's just one person I just genuinely don't like. One of them's just like kind of weird, and we just every time we see him, we're like sighting, and it's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was in my ASI class, and he was like, yeah, like when I hook up with girls, like I don't know, like it could be either way, like it doesn't always have to be like sex. And we were all like, what are you even talking about? Stop.
You don't hook up with girls.
Stop. Like we were talking about like, oh, hookups are like, what does that mean? And he's like, well, like one of my friends like says he hooked up. I'd be like, nice, good play, man. Shut up. Oh my god, shut up. And he's like an athlete.
You are not kidding.
And I guess he's like an athlete. And I was just like, okay. And so I see him in my hall sometimes. And I'll be like sitting in one of the common rooms, and I'm just like existing. And he doesn't know I exist. Great. But I know he exists, and I don't like him. He's also in my class this semester. He sits behind me, fills me with rage because he exists. Because you don't get played. Shut up. Shut up. And if you do, I don't want to hear about it. It's weird that you raised your hand in an ASI class about hookup culture and volunteered your thoughts. That's weird. That's weird. Especially when you're just doing it to basically brag. We get it. You're the worst. We get it. We already knew that, but thank you
That
for
doesn't make anyone want to hook up with you more.
No, so actually everyone here just got instantly turned off by you. Thank you so much. I'm just tired. I'm tired of this. But yeah, but I do love most of the people in my major, at least the ones that I like are close with. I'm like, oh, you're so cute, like, instead of like, yeah, the hookups for me, no, you don't have hookups. Stop lying. Shut up. Die. Like, I don't mean any of this. Mostly. I'm just tired of you. Like, why are you in my house? Get out of my house. Stop it. You don't live here. Go away.
Do not come to my town.
Do not come to my town. I guess he probably does get hookups because he does come here with girls often. Like, the same girl, but...
Wait, is that the dude? Wait.
He was the one we
Is
were
that
all
the cross
playing.
necklace? No! No! No, not the dude that came behind
Yes!
me. Right? That was him.
That was him. He was...
I know this guy too.
He's
Because when I work at the rep, he comes in and I've had to ask him to put his shoes on before.
Disgusting.
And he came in high as crap and goes, "Can you tell I'm blood right now? Your eyes are blood red.
Yes.
You're not.
Yes.
You're not fooling anybody.
And you're also not cool for that. You just
And
look
he's
stupid.
ugly.
He is ugly.
He's so
He's
ugly.
really ugly. It's like, oh. So I don't know what anyone saw in you, because low key,
No,
like,
because I see him in my building too, and I'm like, why are you here?
oh my god.
I walked in the other day and I
Because
said,
hookups. What
I came back from work and I said, and then kept walking. I was like,
Me when I like low
don't
key.
scare.
Whenever I see him, I like want to projectile vomit on the
Because
ground.
he was wearing the same black compression shirt.
Yes. And you're like,
Do you have other shirts? Do you have other shirts?
do you need to do laundry? Like genuinely, what's going on?
Is your whole closet just the black?
It must.
The same black compression
Do you
shirt?
think he washes that, or does he just wear like a uniform every day? Like, I don't know. I could have
Scanning it like it's the same 5 years. So Monday black, Tuesday black, Wednesday black,
It's always
Thursday,
the same.
Friday black today.
And he doesn't know I exist, which is the best part. He
He
doesn't know we
days
exist.
of the week
It's
underwear,
fine.
but it's black compression shirts. every
Yes,
single day.
yes, it's gross. Get away. Nobody wants to see your nips. 0 people. Stop it.
No, because I think I've only ever seen him at bench.
I'm not surprised. Bruh's a Dorito. Be for real. Oh, you're so buff. Oh.
Put your shoes on.
Oh.
I don't want to see your socks.
Oh, get your stinky feet out of here. Maybe
No,
try
no,
running
hey,
a mile.
Put your shoes on. He's like, for this. My manager's here. You can put your shoes on.
He is the worst. I mean, it's just gross, and I don't like him. But he's in my department, and that fills me with rage.
Makes me sad.
Cause there's no way he's smart. I'm so
No, I'm
sorry.
sure
No
he's
shot. No shot. Sorry, I'm like spitting everywhere because it's
She's
just.
passionate.
I'm filled with rage. Also, I just have a tendency to not like men who brag about hookups. Like, you're not cool.
Valid.
Everyone thinks you're weird, and you should probably just stop
He's
talking.
probably in a frat, so.
He definitely is, and he probably is gonna
I bet he
commit
plays
hazing.
football too, because he would probably
I
only
think
be
he
on
does.
a team. The only sports team that we have that's not good.
Is football. Yeah. And that's probably correct. I'm not even lying. I know I don't know what, I think it might be football, but
It
could
would
be-
make sense.
It would make sense.
Because they don't walk around like that.
Ooh, hey, ladies, just admiring my nips that you can see through my compression
What
shirt.
about bra on? Get this guy a training bra.
Get this guy nipple covers, please.
I've seen,
Get him a sticky bra. Like, it's over.
Get him the cakes. Like this.
Get the pasties. I'm just like, you're so weird and you're gross and you just make me want to die. Like, you know when you see someone, you're just like, oh God. That's how I feel. The same way when I talk to my, yeah. It's a chemistry thing in my lab.
Yeah.
There's someone in my lab who I really don't like, who I already talked about on this. And I
At
don't.
10% better.
Oh, yeah.
It's
an hour and a 30. So,
So
I'm
that means we
splitting
can
it up
split
into
it
two.
over.
So iconic.
So wait, this is our goodbye because this is the second time we say goodbye. It's like we can actually split it that way.
Yeah, we can
That's
split it up.
nice. Yeah.
Well, no, we
It could
split it up
be-
at like an hour and then 30. I might split up 45.
That's
It'll
fine.
be
We'll just like split the goodbyes in half. Or we can just film 2 seconds.
I don't care either way.
Either way.
Bye.
And then goodbye, we gotta do homework.